2 portions of potato salad, and beans. He was just thankful, happy, and optimistic for their future. Hockey was going great. The Assassins were playing the best he had seen them play in a while, but nothing could compare to the moment their child started to show itself in his wife's belly. Jayden was convinced he had fallen in love with her all over again. Months passed, the baby grew, and they decided not to find out what it was when the time came. They had decided since the baby was a surprise from the beginning, it should stay that way. He was thrilled, though he felt in his heart it was a boy. Jayden couldn't explain it, but he just felt it, and that filled him with all the excitement imaginable. He already had 2 nieces, and he knew he would have the first grandson, just knew it. Baylor was doing well, too. She wasn't sick, she was walking well, and she actually felt normal again. She had gone to work with her dad as the assistant coach for the boys' hockey team over at Bellevue University, where she and Jayden had both graduated from. They were happy, things were good. But then, the baby moved on to Baylor's sciatic nerve. While he loved watching his baby grow, he hated seeing Baylor in pain. It would paralyze her, to the point where she would need to sit down and wait for the baby to move. Jayden was convinced Baylor hated life, but when he asked, she assured him she had never been happier. He was now always 2 seconds from a panic attack. His constant worry for her was maddening, but then he had the Assassins to worry for, too. They were in the playoffs, kicking ass, but they couldn't close. Losing at the end, it was heartbreaking. He wanted more than anything to hold that cup up. But then he realized he was about to hold his baby, and that was an even greater prize. That was, if he didn't kill Baylor first. Turning over, she glared at him as he sat up on his arm, looking over her to the amount of space beside her. Baylor, we could fit the whole team beside you. Her brows came in even more. What are you saying? I'm saying, scoot the hell over, he said, his voice rising. You're burning me up. I want to sleep with you. You are, but give me some space so I don't die of heat stroke. With a grunt of annoyance, she rolled over. Ugh, whatever. Shaking his head, Jayden lay down once more, cuddling into his pillow. He could breathe. But just as he started to fall asleep, though, she said, I just think it's messed up that you won't cuddle with me, and I'm carrying your child, which is the reason I'm burning up. Opening his eyes, he stared at the wall. And here they went. Babe, I love cuddling with you, but I have to be up early to clean out my locker and do press. I can't sleep through that, and I definitely can't sleep with you burning me up and our child kicking the hell out of me. He looked over his shoulder at her and smiled. I love you, though. You know that, right? But she was glaring, her little lips pursed as she held his gaze. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You live such a busy life and need all the sleep you get. Well, I can't sleep a certain way due to the fact it hurts because I'm the vessel your child is sucking the life out of. I thought you loved being pregnant. I do, she yelled, and his brows went up. That's not the point. I'm just reminding you that I don't get sleep, and I sure as hell don't get to play hockey anymore. But it's fine. I'll try to sleep all the way over here, alone, and without the love and support of my husband because he has to get some sleep. God forbid he doesn't have sleep, she mumbled, and he wanted to laugh. She was ridiculous. But before he could tell her that, she looked over at him and said, And just a reminder, Jayden Sinclair, when this child comes, say fucking goodbye to sleep. Blinking, he held her gaze. I guess I should say goodbye to sleep now, because I'm sure I'm not getting any more tonight. Her eyes darkened, and he swore he had never seen anyone as beautiful as his wife. Even with her hostility, he thought she was gorgeous. That may have made him an insane man, but he didn't care. You got that right, she snapped, rolling over and letting out a loud sigh. I just wanted to cuddle. When he heard her sniff, he closed his eyes, a smile pulling at his lips.